We'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Barry Johnson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Wisconsin's offense takes the field for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on, he had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Michigan's offense has the ball for the first time, and they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fin. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Haynes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wolverines line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. Trying to keep the drive alive. And the Wolverines pick up the first down.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Might be changing the route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's McCulley. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I think early in the game, you can really set the tone. You got the completion. You set up a manageable 4th down situation. Do I want to be aggressive? Do I want to show them I'm willing to go for it on 4th down? I got a great opportunity right here.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dupree. Still on his feet at the 45. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They'll run play action. Looking for a big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quick.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that you know if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot, and we can
lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play. And it's up a 4th down. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Floating away. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to the ground game on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got...
Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Wolverines are on the move. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's caught. It's McCulley. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Play number 9 on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He wants to change this route. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. They're setting up the screen. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop now to see what they do on fourth down.
And that's why as a defense you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football and they're able to make a tackle.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And they fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. To the ground with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield. That'll bring up fourth down, and they don't have to run another play here if they don't want to. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, and second down's coming up.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on fourth down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor.
The Badgers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started. Because
he's loose. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Wolverines are on the move. On the run, it's Marshall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Underwood. He's taking the shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. The field goal is no good. So the score remains 3-0. They'll start this drive from the 42.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like he was going right between the uprights, just not.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it, but he couldn't hang on to the football.
I'm impressed with this defense. They are locked in defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great job with their eye discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to him and created the turnover.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. Got a little space. It's a seam wide open. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wants to throw, it's Edwards. Fires into the end zone. And And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. Using his legs, a tester. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way.
Oh, out of space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The lone back's got it. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Punts it out of the air. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
And man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. A first down run on the doorstep. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Wolverines! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Extra point here will give them the lead.
And a great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Back to throw. It's Edwards. Going downfield for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. The Badgers will have it 1st and 10. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This offense tried to go right back to the well or right back to the air, and the defense was ready this time.
And a great response from the defense. You give up a big play, a huge chunk play that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play. Played it aggressively, went and got the sack. Let him respond.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Badgers look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Rushes on him. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. To the air, it's Underwood.